Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now there's a great chance! It's there! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cabo Verde breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. And the counter is on. And here's Nico Williams. Now that looks a decent ball. Grimaldo gets into a good position. Oyarzabal! Spread it left. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's delightful. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Williams. Forced to go back. Now this could be a chance. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. Williams. Has a look up and delivers. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him. Cabo Verde definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. And he's straight offside. And here's Nico Williams. He's in a great position here. And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Over to the right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And out it comes again. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Nico Williams. Look at the space. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That's going wide left. And they've got a throw. Yamal. Caught offside that time. We are into stoppage time. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Picked out brilliantly. Played it. Oh, good fly! And he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cabo Verde with the lead. Fabian Ruiz. No, that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. He's found a way through. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Yam. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net there.
And that is all they have time for. Spain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. The second half is up and running. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. That's destined for the flank. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Is there any... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Grimaldo making good progress. The most accurate pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's being shifted off it, knocks it out wide. Shot could be on. He's got away. He's having a shot! Tubil gets it away. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 18 abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
He's rising! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. There's the clearance. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Yamal. Now it's Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the left flank. And he's intervened well there. He's given the time to pick a pass. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. So what can they make of this? Now it's Yamal. Rodri receives it in a wide position. He leaps for it! That was superb goalkeeping!
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a good ball out wide. That's going across goal. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Nico Williams fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Número 21.
Spain have their third corner.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número
Fabian
19,
Ruiz!
número 7.
Harmlessly behind. Now he's got space here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking for the run. It's run loose here. Oh, he's having a go! Header comes in! Not a bad try by any means. Steaming on goalwards. Shoots! That's another chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Oh, super! Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cabo Verde look like they've won. Chance! And yes, it's there! We thought they were done, but never say never. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will...
Oh, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Looking for options for movement.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's taking no chances there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Now it's Oyarzabal, played into space, and he welcomes it in. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! And no mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Delivers with whip. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Williams. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's on it, can he get away? Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Ruiz. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Yamal. Nico Williams is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain have their lead. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, nicely intercepted. Great vision.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
They want to be quick to recover this. He's there to head it! harmlessly behind. Pedri. Spain heading towards the half-time break. Went very much in their sails. Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Opts for safety. There's a sharp little ball here. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Well read, nice interception.
Minutos de descuento.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yamal. That's very neat. Yamal's cross. Oh, good effort! That's it, 45 minutes up. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Spain claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Somewhat off target. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Saudi Arabia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's going to have his name taken. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Saudi Arabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nico Williams finding himself in space. And straight back out.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And that could set him on his way. That ball looks a good one. And that's been well dealt with. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. That's going wide left. He's shooting! Nico Williams. Now, can they get him away? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's quick to snatch it back. He is through here! Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Great ball and he shoots! And that could have brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself,
Oh, great leap!
El dorsal 18.
He will be livid with himself.
El dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
Now, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. He can run onto that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's had it taken off him. And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Saudi Arabia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific effort!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
No, not the best of headers.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We are into overtime. On the through ball. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Spain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Mikel Oyarzabal claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.